Hello guys and welcome. LitPower here, ready to bring you guys yet another Wi-Fi battle. I had a Wi-Fi battle with some random guy I met on Pokemon Showdown because that's where I usually find my battles for now. I get my battles on my 3DS just to let you guys know, just so you don't think I'm staring at my crotch throughout the battle, because I had a couple of comments about that, well, not in the comment section, but you know, people on Pokemon Showdown in the chats and stuff like that. Either way, that's irrelevant. Team preview up for you here, and well, he basically, as you can see in the title of the video, he just bought a full team of shinies. And just to also let you in advance, obviously, yes, you can see I've got my new team as well. And my new team, because I really don't have time with school and stuff like that to breed IVs. My team has no IVs whatsoever, like seriously none. So when I was talking to Pokemon Showdown, I was like, yo, bring a team with no IVs so it's even, because I kind of wanted it to be even, because I was getting a lot of losses and with this new team, and I was like, oh, because everyone's got 5 IVs just flying around. So he said, oh, I'll just bring the whole team of shinies then, which don't really have any IVs and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, awesome, okay. So this is the team he's got, and to be honest, the shinies, they look pretty sexy, especially that Greninja. God, Greninja shiny is like the best shiny like ever. Yeah, also a little overdressed, but I just went to a restaurant and I couldn't be asked to change, just to let you guys know. So anyway, this intro is way too long, seriously, I'm probably boring you guys already. So let's get into that battle right now. Yeah, so there's this guy who's called Peter on his in-game name. So I sent in my Slowking. I'm not sure what I was predicting, but he sent in his Gyarados, which is not too bad because intimidating, as you can see, like I said, it's already shiny. Sending out Slowking, intimidating's not going to do anything because it's a special attacker. But at the same time, I didn't know what to expect from this. So I just go for the T-Wave after he Mega Evolves right off the bat. And as you can see, shiny Mega Gyarados looks pretty sexy as well. Guess that Mold Breaker, I don't think it makes a difference for me anyway. He just goes straight for that Earthquake, so I know he's not got the Crunch, which I was kind of worried about. Wait, I'm not sure if he can even get Crunch. Okay, he didn't have the stab bite, but yeah, I just go for that T-Wave, and I saw how much that Earthquake did, and I thought, okay, so I'm doing a bit too much damage than I would like it to, and plus, I don't have any moves that can hit this thing whatsoever. So I just switch out. What do I switch out into? I don't know. Oh, my Sizzle to take a physical attack, that's why, because my Sizzle's a max defense, max attack. Until one of my friends told me that actually putting max HP is a lot better because you get defense and special defense. And I was like, what? What's the point in EV training? But I don't know, I don't want to like, oh, I don't know, it's so stupid. Basically, that could have actually helped me out if I invested myself in HP. I probably would have been able to live another one. Rotoms for the bolts, but I just go for the X's, and then I was actually contemplating switching into my Mamoswine, predicting the Thunderbolt, but then I realised my Mamoswine can't touch this thing either way, which is why you would have predicted it anyway, went for the Hydro Pump. So I just go for that Bullet Punch just to get that a little bit of damage off, not much big deal. He goes for Hydro Pump again, and I'm just, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I realise, okay, this is not going to do anything to me. This Rotom has nothing to touch me, so I just go for that Dragonite, setting up, because I feel like, let's see if we can get a sweep, why not? And then I go for Dragon Dance again, thinking, okay, he didn't touch me with a Hydro Pump, why did he use Hydro Pump first time, so he obviously can't touch me. He doesn't switch out, so I'm like, what's he trying to do, maybe T-Bolt me or something? He has the Will-O-Wisp, why the hell did he not use it the first time? It's just so evil, letting me set up that much and then use the Will-O-Wisp. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm burned, I'm not going to be able to touch this thing. Because I've also been told that Rotoms usually run max defense, max HP. So I know I'm going to have to set up even more. So I've got 3 of those up. And then he goes to the rest. So I'm going to have to set up even more. Which is really annoying. And I thought, okay, it's going to be asleep. I have even more turns to set up. Oh, of course, Chesterberry. Well, then again, I wasn't really expecting any less. So he has a Chesterberry and I'm just setting up even more. I'm taking more and more burn damage, which is not a good thing for me. He ends up switching out to his Gyarados, and I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to get intimidated. But I realised it's Mega and it has Mold Breaker, so it doesn't make a difference. So I'm at +4 now, +4 attack after this Dragon Dance. He's got that shiny Paralysed Gyarados, which is pretty good looking, I'll be honest with you. And so I'm at +4 speed, so I know I'm going to outspeed his Paralysed and everything. Speed is not a problem, it's just the attack power. I really could have used without that bird. I probably could have just swept his whole team if it weren't for that Will-O-Wisp. Sorry guys. So he goes for that waterfall, and I know that's not going to do absolutely anything, because mine's max defense, max special defense. Like I said, I probably should invest in HP, because apparently it does both. I'm not too sure if anyone can help me out with that. Just comment below and help me, I don't know, tell me if that's actually true, or if it is better to invest in defense and special defense, rather than HP to get the best defense both sides. But either way, I took out that Gyarados, and my reign is going to be stopped. I knew I was taking 20 damage from that burn, so I had to go for an attacking move because I was going to die anyway, so that's why I go for the Fire Punch. And he obviously goes for King Shield. He could have gone for Shadow Sneak and killed me anyway, so, well, I guess King Shield was just there to lower my attack even more, just in case I did live the burn or something like that. I would have gone for another Dragon Dance if I knew I could have lived another turn predicting his King Shield, yeah. But either way, he switches out that after he sees my Mamoswine. I actually didn't see that he had the air balloon. I wasn't paying attention. It was actually quite late at night and I was really sleepy, which is why I went for the Earthquake. And he switched out, so I got some damage off the Trevenant anyway. But after the Trevenant takes some damage, I just go for that Icicle Crash. It's going to easily just completely destroy this Trevenant, especially... I'm pretty sure it's not invested in defense or slash HP or whatever, I'm not too sure, because my Mamoswine easily just killed that, even though super effective Ice Crash is so much power anyway. Sensing Greninja, I definitely don't want to steer on this because Hydro Pump's going to easily OHKO me. So, also, Shiny Greninja, holy shit balls, I want one, please, someone give it me now. No. So yeah, I go into my especially defensive tank, which is a max special defense, max special attack. Like I said, probably should have done HP because I would have got both, unless I was, but either way, after that leftover recovery, that Hydro Pump's done absolutely nothing. So then this guy goes for U-turn, and I'm like, oh shit, that's my physical defense. Oh my god, Slowking, no, please live, and it lives with 15 HP. Not sure how useful it is because I kind of forgot about this battle. I was so tired when I had it, I just completely forgot of it. So I see he's got the Life Orb as well, so I'm like, ooh, Life Orb, wow, that's quite scary actually. So I just go for the T-Wave because I wanted to slow down this Greninja. Unfortunately, since an Egg Lash, which is already so fucking slow anyway, it's just useless. But either way, you'll see that the Paralyze actually was not useless because it ended up saving my ass so many times. But either way, I do not want to stay on the Shadow Sneaks. I switch out, go into my Mamoswine, thinking, oh, I can take a Shadow Sneak like an absolute boss, and then go for the Earthquake. And like I said, I didn't see the air balloon at this point, but even at this point I didn't see it. The second time it came out, I did not see the air balloon. I was so tired, I wasn't even concentrating. But then luckily, when I sent it to Mamoswine, he messaged me and said, hey, you know, my Egg Slash has got air balloon, right? And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I went for the Icicle Crash anyway. Oh, no, wait. I went for the Stealth Rock first because I predicted him to use King Shield. So I thought, why not get some rocks up? And now I go for Icicle Crash after he told me that he had the air balloon. I'm glad he did because it did help me a little bit. I would have gone for Earthquake and then be like, what the fuck happened? Why didn't it kill it? So now he gets his stance change, and unfortunately for him, he gets the Parahax, which could have been useful, because I'm not sure he would have done. If he went for another Shadow Sneak, it still wouldn't have done anything. And if he went for like Shadow Claw, if he went for Sacred Sword, it still wouldn't have done anything, because my Mamoswine carries the Chocolate Berry, so I was confident in living that. So now I go for the Earthquake. I thought maybe it's too obvious, it's going to switch out into Rotom, but I just went for it anyway, because I did not want an Egg Slash, you know, to be fucking around with me. So as you can see, Levitate completely eats up that Earthquake. So I send him my special defensive ball, predicting the Hydro Pump again. He misses the attack. It's irrelevant anyway because I thought, yes, come on, my specially defensive attack, come on, please live this T-Bolt. And no, of course not. It's gonna die. I'm not sure how much more HP it needed to live, but like I feel like if it had a tiny bit more, it would have lived that because it is quite a specially defensive tank. So now he withdraws his Rotom. I don't even know why I sent this in. Oh yeah, because I go for the Future Sight, so I know that'll do a lot of damage to it. It says in Greninja, so I'm thinking, oh great, this Future Sight's going to be absolutely useless now anyway. So, but this is why I carry Future Sight, because it's got so much power and it's just like, it's so great. I mean, I love Future Sight. I've always wanted to use a Future Sight Pokemon, and I wanted to use a Delphox just because it was quick and high attack. But anyway, enough of the Future Sight talk. He goes for that U-turn. I predicted him to go for U-turn because I didn't want to switch out thinking I'd switch out. Because I thought he'd think I'd switch out. So that's why he'd go for the U-turn because he'd get advantage. But I stay in because I knew he'd go for the U-turn because it's obviously a lot more advantageous for him. So I go for that Flamethrower. And obviously I carry the magician ability. I was thinking maybe I could steal that life orb, because that might be quite useful for me. But either way, I take his Lumberry, which proves to not be useful at all in the game. Him having not having it, I'm not having it, whatever. But either way, I go for Shadow Ball next turn because it's neutrally effective. He gets a special defense drop, and I'm not sure if that mattered with the Future Sight, but I'd like to think it didn't because not even special defense isn't the greatest. Plus stab, 120 base power from a Delphox and max special attack. I reckon it would have died anyway, but I don't know, it was kind of a close call. This is why Future Sight was so useful, because he was going to roost all day and just wall me completely, and I'm so glad I have Future Sight right there. So he sends in his Greninja this time, and this time he's not messing around, but he misses the Hydro Pump, which is, you know, kind of, yeah, you might say, oh, that made such a huge difference, whatever, but like, you know, that's kind of the risk you take for using a move that has lower accuracy. This time he's not going to mess about, he's going to go for Dark Pulls. He probably should have gone for that first turn, because obviously he still killed me either way. Then obviously Life Orb's going to kill him, which is great, so it's like a double KO. I'm so glad that the starter, the Fire starter, somehow ended up beating the Water starter in any sort of shape or form. I sent him my Pinsir thinking maybe I could go for the potential sweep here because I do have the Moxie, but then he sends out Aegis Slash and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's a really bad matchup for me because I know I can't touch this thing at all, so it's going to be absolutely useless for me to stay in. So I sent him my Mamoswine because it's the only thing that can do anything to it with the Earthquake, and I kind of need this thing alive, but it gets paralysed yet again. I honestly, he's getting very unlucky with his Paralyze, and I'm so glad I did get it paralysed in the end, now that I think about it, because that Greninja getting paralysed didn't matter too much. But then he sends in Rotom again, but I predict that and go for Icicle Crash nonetheless, because I thought he's going to switch. He switched out last time, etc, etc. Goes for Icicle Crash, obviously it's not going to do much, but I just wanted some damage on this. He misses the Will-O-Wisp, which I'm not sure if that made a difference, because Icicle Crash was not doing any damage anyway to this thing. But yeah, as you can see, I get him to like yellow HP right now. He goes for the Hydro Pump this time. He's probably thinking, why did I even go for Will-O-Wisp? I can just kill this thing with a Hydro Pump. So I get KO'd by the Hydro Pump, obviously, because I'm not going to be able to live that. And then now my last Pokemon's pinged, so he's got the Rotom and Egg Slash. And at this point, I was GGing, you know, good game, whatever, thinking I was going to lose. Honestly, I had no idea Pinsir was such a beast and managed to KO that Rotom, and I'm like, holy shit, oh my god, I could do this, yes, even though my defense and special defense fell, which was I was worried about. I got the Moxie boost, that's great, +1 attack, I could do something. Oh shit, Aegis Slash, I can't do anything to Aegis Slash, and this is his last Pokemon. Oh, fuck. GG at this point. I knew I had to Mega Evolve because there was no point not Mega Evolving because there's no more Moxie boost opportunities, I suppose. I just go for that Stone Edge because it's the only thing that can hit it. Because I have X-Scissor, which is 4 times resisted, so Stone Edge is only 2 times resisted. He goes to the King Shield and blocks my Stone Edge, which is kind of annoying because could have done obviously some damage to it. But he gets paralysed again, I think. Yeah. He gets paralysed again, and I go for that Stone Edge, and I do so much damage to it. I'm thinking, oh my god, okay, now I go for the close combat, thinking that he's going to go for the King Shield again. But he doesn't, he goes for Shadow Sneak. I think in the chat we were having, he was like, yes, predicted that or whatever. And I was like, no. And so I go for the Stone Edge again. Because I'm running out of Stone Edge PP, so I'm getting a bit worried now. I think I only have 2 left after this one. So now I have 2 left PP, and I'm kind of worried. I thought, wait a minute. 2's enough. As long as I don't miss, I should be fine. He goes for Shadow Sneak again, and I was thinking, okay, I can live it, right? Holy fuck, 4 HP. Oh my god, go for that Stone Edge. I'm so glad it didn't miss, because if I missed that Stone Edge, I would have probably lost. Even though I would have gone for Quick Attack next turn, but I'm not sure if that would have killed it, even though it was stab and etc, etc. But that was an incredibly close game. Oh god, all those shinies though. Oh god, that was a sexy looking team, not gonna lie. And I honestly didn't think it'd be that close of a match. I honestly thought I would lose. I thought that was a losing point because obviously I was at a massive disadvantage. But luckily, even though my Pokemon were pretty much crap in IVs, as they had none whatsoever, it looks like they can pull through against another non-IV team. But although if he was hatching shiny eggs doing the pseudo, I reckon he would have had a few IVs on him, you know, breeding them. But either way, I'm not going to judge him. It was a great game, it was a very sexy looking game, and I can't believe I won that. I would have probably lost that if it weren't for so many Parahaxes and so many Hydro Pumps misses and so many Willows. But that just shows you the extent of Pokemon, that you just cannot predict anything, because Pokemon just does whatever it wants. It doesn't give a shit about what your Pokemon are. It will do whatever it wants. The game has a mind of its own. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the battle. This was my longest battle so far. I think it was like 37 turns. Oh my god, that was such a long battle. But either way, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe as I upload every Saturdays and Wednesday. And also hit me up on my Facebook if you want to challenge me to a battle, or hit me up on my Twitter, follow me on all that jazz, be in the description anyway. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle.